Ivan, there were plenty of positives to come out of tonight, but I can imagine you'd be frustrated with the missed opportunities and completing at 70%. That's not the standard that we're used to seeing from the Panthers.
Yeah, I'd agree. There was lots of good stuff tonight. Thought the week was good, and but it's just sort of clear that we're not. That flow's not there, and some of the areas we're talking about are uncharacteristic, coming from various different players that just usually wouldn't do that. So, yeah, we're in sort of uncharted waters a little bit to some extent. So, we've all lost games and that, but it's clearly just the flow that you'd like. It just isn't quite there. So, just got to keep, working at prioritising the things that we can control. I'm sure it will come and we'll be better for it.
Jack Cole didn't look like he was in a good way before he was taken off with a Category 2. Do you have an update on him and how he's doing?
Yeah, he failed his HIA test, so he won't be playing next week. So, but yeah.
When you talk about that flow, Ivan, what do you put it down to? That things just aren't quite connecting at the moment.
Yeah, look, there's a number of reasons for where we're probably at. Things that I know and things that I'm not sure. So, but we just have to, as I said, prioritise the things that we can control. There's some things that we can't, but there's plenty that we can. Fact is, like, we feel like we could win every game and probably could have. It's just, we're not sort of. It's not coming. What may have once come easily is not. We're making it look hard at the moment. So, yeah. That's pretty much how I'd sum it up.
So when you talk about uncharted territory, how do you as a coach, I guess, go about handling that? Like you say, it's pretty uncommon over the last few years to see the Panthers in this kind of a situation.
Yeah, well, fortunately I've been in this position before, but not with this group. Actually 6 years ago we were, but a lot of these players haven't been there. So it is sort of new for me too to kind of come from where we've been so used to winning. But it's, we've worked really hard over a long period of time to develop a winning culture at the Panthers, and winning cultures, they drill down on the stuff that we can control, and we've just got to find a way. That's my job as a coach, to try and coach better, trying to find a way to. There's so many factors that would go into this, and it's we're just sort of trying to come up with the answers, and that's what we're trying to do.
We're only 5 rounds in, Ivan, but when do you actually start to worry about the season slipping away?
I couldn't care less about the season slipping away, honestly. I have complete faith in this group and what we can do, what we can achieve. It's just we need to get one of these, we just play well enough to get one of these wins. That's, I'm sure, is not far away, but like I said, each and every game we could have won. And you could say could have, should have. We're just finding ways not to. So, just got to, as I said, there's a bunch of things that we can control and things that I can control, and I've got to make sure that, I'm working out what that is.
Nathan, you're out there. Can you put your finger on what's going wrong at the moment?
I think it's a number of things, but a lot of it just comes down to just losing little moments, and that eventually gets us behind on the scoreboard at the end of the day. So, unfortunately, those little moments at the moment are becoming big moments and, costing us. So, it's disappointing, but sort of as Dad touched on, it feels like we're in every game. But, just not doing enough to win at the moment.
It's a youngish group, Ivan. Sort of winning can be contagious, but losing, I guess, can be contagious as well a bit.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, definitely. And that's probably where the uncharted waters comes in a bit, they're just, everyone's naturally sort of scratching their heads and, why is this happening, why is that happening? And I just think, we need to be careful not to be, paralysing ourselves with this analysis. It's just, we've just got to, just keep working hard, and it'll, it is close. But,
Is it like a combination accommodations and gelling kind of issue? Obviously, there's been changes to the squad continually because we're in the salary cap era. You obviously have to shed players. Like, is that what it comes down to? Or
Yeah, that'd be one of the reasons that we can't control, or even changing personnel from week to week, and that's just something that's happened. But again, there are reasons for where we're at, but we've got to look to the future and make sure we can concentrate on what we actually can control, and just keep chipping away, just keep working at it. And I see, confidence comes and goes pretty quickly, so I honestly feel like we're not far away, so we've got to take that with us and keep working hard at it.
You lose Jack next week. Are you worried you're going to lose either Tungo? He was placed on report there late and binned.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think that was that bad. I thought he was actually reaching around trying to make a tackle. He's like this far off the ground. That's what I honestly thought on that one. But I can't control that.
Dill's a chance of being back.
Yeah.
Take it, Scott as well.
Yeah, they'll be back. Yeah.
What about Mitch Kenny's shoulder? We saw him come on, helping to salvage the game there at the end. But is he a chance to miss any time?
Not sure. It's obviously it was bad enough for him to come off. So there's obviously something there, but he came back on, so that was good news. But yeah, we just have to see what happens. We'll have 17 guys next week, and we'll be going at it again.
Do you look to Blaze Solangi to potentially be one of those guys if Jack Cole's out?
Yes, definitely, potentially, yes.